Again, brothers and sisters, great fear is racing towards America at supersonic speeds. If you're paying attention to the news, any day, a month ago, you didn't see any of this coming. All of a sudden, I've been telling you for years, America and EU are going to be at each other's throat, end up at war with each other. You didn't see this coming. Now, there's friction between the two. More than friction. About divorce. It's getting worse every day. I told you in the end, we have scriptures to back it up, that they will ally with Russia against America. I said they're going to betray America and turn on them. And right now you see all the friction between, you didn't see any of this coming a year ago. You didn't see it coming a month ago. Farrakhan sure didn't see it. Well, he don't see much of anything right now. You're not getting this information from any place else but here. Nowhere. No one's talking about this. And now, right now, the Middle East on edge. False Israel is on edge. Iran's on edge, and America's on alert because they're expecting attack on Iran any day now, any hour now. They're expecting it. Iran is expecting it any time now. And they say they're racing towards, they got enough nuclear material to build 6 nuclear weapons. But Trump said that's never going to happen. And they say they have that. All they got to do is put it together. The urgency is there. And they cannot let that happen. False Israel cannot let that happen because if false Israel, if Iran becomes a nuclear power, false Israel is done. Because they walk with their bully around there, right? We got nuclear, everybody's scared of them. And so if Iran has it, that neutralizes that. And so there's nothing to deter everybody tearing their ass up for all they've done. Even with their nuclear weapons, they still have no power. Talk about that phantom power. Phantom power. I'm not going to talk about that special presentation, the short one. I want to clear up a few points, if possible. These things, I'm telling you for years. Those who've been around for a few years, no. Now everything is in place. Fear. Men's hearts be failing for fear. Those things come upon the earth here, America. But America's about to run into a brick wall. They're on momentum. Have no fuel anymore. If you're on momentum, anything will slow you down. But you have no power. They're about to run into a Mack truck with Iran. That happens. See? Great fear. Great fear. Unimaginable fear. Knock of the hour. Soaked in fear. Soaked in fear. And unfortunately, a lot of people are going to taste of it. Some are going to be overcome by it. Some of the Levites, because they don't have leadership. They got all the distractions. Seem like they have a death wish. Because a lot of these people out here, Gen X and all those clowns that's blocking this information, some of them are Levites. They're hurting their own people. They will pay for that. Lex, they could not be deceived. They were not deceived by fire. That's why they're out here. Not deceived by them. Levites were. How is that possible? After 40 years of Elijah Muhammad, he folded like a house of cards. It was easy. It just shows up and they hit the head so far up his ass, it was pathetic. I was there, I witnessed it. I was witnessing it overnight. I think it was February, I forget when they had their so-called Savior Day. Elijah had already departed, but they kept hidden until the so-called Savior's Day event. They revealed it then with Wallace in charge. Now that was oof. I knew right there that was a problem. Wallace, I knew who he was. I knew who he was. How did he get in charge? Farrakhan should have been the man. Knew something was wrong right there. He was in charge, and Farrakhan was his wingman. I said, oh. I mean, right there. Just that right there told he wasn't going to be faithful to Elijah Muhammad, anything Elijah Muhammad said, because he was against Elijah the whole time, openly against him, putting articles of defender, Chicago Fender, about Elijah, his father, openly. So I was surprised by what he did. Farrakhan standing right there. And people denouncing the messenger the next day, denouncing him. Oh, he this, he that. What's wrong with these? I didn't know them as Levites at the time. What's wrong with these people? The day before, all praise be to Allah for Elijah Muhammad. All praise be to Allah for Elijah Muhammad. The next day, he ain't shit. Not there. Yeah. Oh, man. Ooh, ooh. I had to do all I could to keep him going up. Even commit homicide. I wanted to kill some folks. But I'm saying, are these agents or what? Levites, boy. Oof. Anyway, you got phantom power. It's about to be revealed. This war will reveal America has no power. When that happens, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. But now the dam is broken. That's why Muhammad going to break that dam. The dam of consequence was dammed up for 5 years. Now it's going to come on like a counterfeit power. The Americans run on, they bluffing everybody with that counterfeit power. Have no power. Okay, I'm going to give a short, I'm trying to explain something, a concept I've not explained before. I hinted around it. You got a voice problem, bro. I'm going to try to talk this a different way. I'm not trying to go too complicated, brothers and sisters. But when the Antichrist, that right there tells you, to be the Christ, the Antichrist, it means they're the negative of the Christ. It's an anti, but it's negative of the Christ. Negative. So that was a negative, the opposite of our nature. And we're positive. And we're positive, they had to be negative, they're the opposite. And that's how they was able to put maximum pressure on us, because two opposing natures would put maximum pressure on each other. One trying to force one way, one trying to force another way. If they have the greater force, then that's pressure. Consider that. That's normal. Now, during energy deprivation, we'd be negative. Why? Because we're not getting enough energy. So let me show you the next one. Here, energy deprivation. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, that's it. Say we get 700 units of energy every day. Everyone gets 700, right? But the original needs 1,000. They need 1,000. So if they get 1,000, they have to have a negative 300 to balance it out. Now, I'm gonna try to bring home this thing about personification. Okay, they need 1,000, but they're only getting 700. But they have to have 1,000 to survive. They have to eat and everything else, right? That means they have negative. But remember, personification. So that means if you have 300 a negative 300 devil or 300 devils, whatever it is, has to equal negative 300. Then they balance. Now they balance. But that means they're under control of the devils. The devils around is causing 300 units of damage to that individual. Causing 300 units of damage to it. So he's getting 1,000. Now he's getting the food, everything, but now he's got 300 worth of negativity from that devil, from devils. Balance it. Not about spin out what we've given you. That's the nature of our situation. I'm trying to come at a different perspective here from the mathematical perspective. I'm going to take a different direction away. I'm well in the same. Bottom line is that they eventually get 2,000, and now it's got 1,300 with negativity because of the balance. So everything that those devils going to cause nothing but negativity for that person. That's why Christ says, "I point a devil for you as a friend," because that devil is a friend. But he might not realize that devil is a friend. He might not realize the devil's causing a problem. The devil may be causing them dogs that are causing them tumors. Maybe he's putting bad rumors. Maybe whatever that he's doing, getting bad advice. But he's going to take it as a friend. But that devil's causing $300 worth of negativity that person may not realize. Well, he won't realize it, otherwise he'd try to get away from that devil. But he can't just get another one. And that's our situation. Because since we were in deprivation, we're surrounded by devils. We stay surrounded by devils until that situation corrects them. In other words, 1,000 unit energy come in, then when the devils anymore, unless you mismanage your energy. You understand? That's why we were surrounded by devils. And you can't get rid of them. Don't take form of demons, but still the same thing. Surrounded by devils. Doing energy deprivation. We're surrounded by devils more than anybody because we need it more than anybody. We're more complex. So everybody, we wished up the most, and Esau next, and then Ishmael, so forth, right? They ain't need as much. And those devils cause nothing but harm, afflict us. We had to go to them for food. We had to go to them, saying, go to whatever we need. And so they afflicted us to that degree. Must serve to an affliction. Trying to get the math behind it. Talking in general terms, and all the time I'll probably go into more detail. But right now I'm trying to get a general idea how this works. So now if you 1,000, get 1,000 a day, and you say, then you got 300 units of positive energy. Now how does this show up? See, now you have more than you need. Remember, we come in pairs, male and female. So if you find a female that's 300, you're compatible. These are 500, then you got 200 users with negativity, so it's going to be a lot of stress there. Understand? You may hang on. You may not realize the stress comes from that person. It may poison you. You may have all kinds. But the point is, that if they're 500, you 700, then you're going to love, right? 300 of it. The other 200 is going to be a problem. Oh, I love you I love you doing this, honey, but why you got to keep doing that? You see, I didn't understand this at the time that I was left, Elijah departed, until the time I got Daniel. I had some idea of math, but I didn't look at it in this particular way. And so I was going in and I was going for it. Like Elijah Muhammad said, go for, do for self. Any mansion, all this stuff. I also was married to a demon at the time. And everything I did, she tore down. Literally, everything I did, she tore down. He was always tearing stuff down all the time. We was in Chicago. I come home. Furniture's gone. Everything's gone. She done took off. Her mother told her, you got to stop doing that. She kept doing it. And then we lose the apartment. We lose this, everything. Everything I built it, she was always tearing it down. But whatever. That's what she was doing. I didn't recognize her as a demon at the time. And you see a story in Jonah, she's that worm that took everything Jonah had. That's happened. Because I had the mini mansion, everything, and she tore it down overnight, literally overnight. I'm not making exaggerating. Overnight. And I had to leave and go to Chicago. She has false charges against me and everything else. Lost everything overnight, literally. That's what Jonah says. That worm came into everything he had was gone overnight. He had to go to a place that was really hot. As Florida as I can. I went to Florida from there. I didn't understand this concept at the time. Destructive. Everything went away. That's how I end up. Right now, everything's going. But see, because I'm bringing all this stuff in. I'm getting the American dream, so to speak, right? I'm bringing all this stuff in. So maybe 1,000 come a day, but I'm bringing down. I wasn't living within my, and as Christ says, spend out what we're giving you. I was doing good. Many mansions, nice cars, money. So say, for instance, you're supposed to get $1,000. Then I was getting like 2,000. Doing good. And let's put it another way. I was getting 1,800. 800 more, it's supposed to be. It's 800. Gorilla. Demon. It will destroy everything. Everything. Sometimes experiences you learn from. I learned from my experiences. And now I got, start getting up on this. And everything went away. Right? So let's say, for instance, I get 1,000 a day, right? And took everything a day, something back down to 700. Right? So then I'm together with my wife now. Say she's 300. And I make sure I stay within the 700. I don't know if I go beyond that. It'll be a problem. But she is 300. Now we may not be we're different. I might be a 700, she's 300, but we're compatible. We get along. Because we long as stay in that range. I don't go after mansions, all that stuff anymore. I don't own anything. I own a car. I don't own a house. I own anything. I lease everything. Lease a mansion. I lease an apartment. Lease a car. All that stuff. I own anything. Keep energy down and just spend out of what I need. That's all we do is keep within we need. So therefore, peace. I said, yeah, situation like this. Say you're 900, well, you might be 100. People say, well, how y'all get together? Well, they don't understand because that's the math that makes sense. It works. So we get along fine. Very well. So I keep that in mind. That gets back to the American dream. The problem. That's one of Levi's problems. They don't understand it. Because Elijah tried to get him to go for self. Stop having the devil think for you. Stop taking stuff from the devil. Stop taking his job, all that kind of stuff. Because you're not getting anywhere with it. So others came along and said, no, we don't need this stuff. The devil got it. Work for him. See? And the Farrakhan backed it up. Because he didn't produce a goddamn thing. So what's happening right now is they going for this stuff. So they above their means. And so they're attracting devils. And that's how and Farrakhan is a devil, so that's why they around him. They balance it out. He balanced it out. Because if they're supposed to get 1,000, and they operate on 2,500, they got 1,500 worth of negative devils around. Say Farrakhan says he's a 1,500 gorilla, 1,500 negative gorilla. But they're all around him. And it's the balance. They're comfortable with that because they balance the situation out. Because what he's doing is he's negative to them. He's negative to the Nation of Islam. He's putting to death. He's negative to it. But that balance out their situation because they're going after this stuff. It's just like, look at, it smells, so to speak. Farrakhan get him all this stuff, right? But look at him. His best friend's devil out of Mexico. His wife's mother-in-law is a devil. Maybe his father-in-law too. He's about Father Flake, his best friend. See? That's what Christ appointed the devil as a friend. Because it's surrounded itself with devils. That's now it's comfortable because everything balances. Just keep them around. Yes. Because they're the bad luck, you understand? So you don't have any bad luck anyplace else. They're the personification. Because they're the bad luck. It's like, say for instance, if you look at it in a spiritual way, you're still $1 million with somebody. Right now you got $1 million worth of bad luck. But now you're cultivating $1 million cancer. You don't know you got $1 million cancer, but everything is working fine. But you got you got $1 million cancer going. But everything's fine, all right, because that's the balance. But they're cancer to him because they take him to his destruction because his end is going to be terrible. The same thing all the rest of them over there. If you go for that American dream, that's what's going to happen. I've already been there. I learned from it. And now I'm at peace. I'm good health. Peace with my wife. If we do have peace, we get on very well. Good health. Aside from the things that, the transition I tell you about we have to go through. I'm trying to get you to understand this concept. I'm just going to lead into what I'm going to talk about next. But you understand that. So the thing is that people they're in love with devils because they go after the American dream. They go after all this bullshit. Oh, NFL. I mean, you watch that stuff. It costs to watch that stuff. It costs to watch these movies. It costs to watch all that stuff. Somebody's producing that stuff. You ain't getting it for free. Like I said, my wife and I, we watch it like a movie or two on the weekends. We do other things that, keep to stay within the balance. I mean, we could live like monks, do anything. Then, you'd probably be here, but I don't know. I ain't even go down that road. Trying to get you to understand the dynamics what's going on around you. And why the Levites in such trouble. And that's why if you understand it, if you understand what I just told you, how does this happen? Okay. The Levites taking the American dream, but they're taking it, they're building all this negativity. Because remember, the devil's doing thinking for them. Yeah, you pay for that. I mean, you're still slave to them mentally. Because they're doing your thinking for you. You pay for that. You got to pay for that. You don't want to do it thinking, so they're doing it for you. They're lifting stuff for you. You got to pay for it. You don't want to think, you're paying for that. So therefore, now, the native personification of negativity. So you're surrounded by devils, they doing your thinking for you and everything else, telling you what to do, what not to do. Going in jail, whatever else they're doing, because they have control of you, because you go after the American dream. You got to hold yourself down. And so now you're doing all this negativity, and they're the negativity. What happens? It's not a coincidence. What happens? Now, Suleiman, he's the positive. But you can't deal with him because if he comes in, the whole thing blows up. Because remember, if you're supposed to get if you're supposed to get 1,000, you're operating off of 3,000. You got $2,000, 2,000 worth of negative energy, which is form of devils. Here comes Suleiman along. He's a 800. Well, then you're going to get more devils come in, 800 more devils. That's going to do everything to get you not to see him, to neutralize it. You understand the math, brothers and sisters? Let me say it another way. Like I said, that demon ahead, she neutralized everything I did to her. Everything I did, she neutralized it. So if you living off of 1,500 when you're only supposed to have 1,000, then you got 500 new. If you live off of 1,700, you're only supposed to have 1,000. Then you got 700 negative energy, put you back in balance, which personified means you got 700, seven individuals, or if it's a 700 devil, 350 devils, whatever. What they're going to do is be neutralizing what you do. They neutralize what you do. They put you back at 1,000. You're supposed to have 1,000, but you operate on 1,700, and you got 700. Neutralize what you do, and you may not realize they're your friends and everything else. But what they're doing, they neutralize what you do. If you're married to one or whatever, you may be married to one. They neutralize what you're doing. You may not realize it. Probably don't realize it. So if Suleiman came in there, remember you say off 1,700, you're supposed to be 1,000. He comes in there with 500. Now you got another 500 going to neutralize that. Neutralize everything he's doing. So in other words, oh man, watch, he just, they'll be bad mouth, whatever, they're going to neutralize it. They can be effectively neutralize everything I do if you come in contact with me, because I'm a positive figure there. You don't understand this math. I'm trying to say, I understand the math, so I understand what I'm doing. They neutralize everything. That's what's going on right now. As long as you go that American dream, right? Then I come in, I'm a positive. So you can have a negative to come and neutralize everything, so you won't see me. Yeah, he's saying this, but but he said because this reason. Whatever they say is going to be effective enough for you to disregard what I say. You hear it, but he's going to neutralize it. They're going to neutralize it. Male, female, whatever. The same thing with Farrakhan. You got him because he's a negative. Or let's put it another way. Say for instance, you 1,000 and you live in your means. You get 1,000, you live in 1,000, right? If Farrakhan's a negative 700, right? But be careful, you know. There's a negative 700. Check my sound here, bro. He's a negative. Pay close attention. Get 1,000. You live in your means. Then he comes along. He's a negative 700. This is another way of looking at this. If you accept him, that puts you down to 300. I mean, they start working for you for 700. You see the other way around? You think that's close to. Now being around him, things working for you. Because here you was 1,000. Right? You was living 1,000. So everything was fine. You accept him, but he's a negative 700. So now you down to 300. So you got 700 to balance that back up. So look, oh man, I said I've been with Farrakhan, man. I got me a job. I got this. You see this, the danger there? Some with him because of that. They got, oh man, look, that women, oh man, I've been Farrakhan. This work for me. This work for me. This work for me. The other side of it. But yeah, you got those things as long as you're with him. But the point is, he's poison. He's running into a brick wall. You don't know it. Everything's working fine because as long as you're with him, because he's in negativity. Remember, if he's negative, he's in negativity. So if you're with him, he's giving you that negativity He's the negative, but if he's negative, that means he's leading you in a negative direction. He's leading you away from the covenant, so to speak. Just in general, understand that away. Let's look at another way. But here comes Master Muhammad. He takes, and boom, get rid of devils. And remember, you were, in both cases, right? Well, let's leave the demon case out for now. Here you were right here. You're home to the American dream. Here you are. You're supposed to get 1,000 units a day. You got the American dream, you get 1,800. Now you got this negative energy. Okay. So you get 800 devils or demons or whatever around you, neutralizing everything you do. We say it again now. You get 1,000, but you get 800. You get 8 more poetry. An American dream. So Master Farmer cancels that. They can't get that anymore. So what happens? Right away, you was getting that negativity goes too, but you can't get anymore. You get 1,000 a day. You just get 800 because of the American dream. You just kill that. So now you're back to 1,000 a day. All of a sudden, you're healed. Didn't know it. Remember, come together as a great, seeing a great army? There's more to it than this. Not that simple, though. Oh. So in other words, you had this, you take American Dream for 1,800, you're only supposed to get 1,000, but you get 1,800, so you get 8 more supposed to be. But maybe that 800, that's the negativity. That's the form it's taken. And he may be at 800, so now you with Farrakhan because you was going to the American Dream. Might just a different way. So as soon as that happens, right, he's exposed. There's no power for you anymore. Because you're only getting 1,000. You only need 1,000. You ain't getting 800 anymore. So you ain't got the negative 800 no more. That's why when the war takes place, that's when he goes down. Because he has no power anymore. Because what was given the power is you, well, the American dream has been shattered. But look at it, look more complicated. Say it was 1,000 a day, and you was getting 1,800 a day, right? 800 more, less. That's a little more too complicated. Let me see if I can make it simpler. What I'm trying to make here, I don't know if he's exposed. Okay, I'll do it this way. Supposed to get 1,000 a day. You get 1,000 a day. So you taking 1,500. Let's say you're taking 800. Okay, so now you got 800 worth of negative energy, and that, say Farrakhan is like 300 of that. And so you got 500 another way. And that's not that. I said just like it is, you're not going to understand it. Okay, when the American dream is shattered, okay, that's the way to do it. If it was shattered, and suddenly you was taking $800, you was 1,800. I got a way to do it. I did it, but I'm thinking about it. If I tell you that way, I think you're going to get it because I'm point I'm trying to make right now. But give me a second here. The problem is you have to have take that away. Now you're down to okay. I'm gonna give it this way, brothers and sisters. The American dream idea. Say the American dream ideas work like it's a simplified way of doing it. But that's the best way I can do it right now. Hope you understand. So the American dream is worth like 2,000. Say you 1,000. American dream is worth like 1,200. So neighbors. Because what the point I'm trying to make is that we here in America, all this other stuff that goes not just for an American dream, but they're doing our thinking for us, and they do us all this stuff too. So he's going to take all that out. So you was going after 800 directly, right? So it means you was going 1,800. You only supposed to get that, so you got 800 with a negative, right? But you also got like 500 or 600 just because being here and all the other stuff. I'm gonna leave it like that, bro. But the problem is that's part of it too. But that goes with it. So you had Farrakhan, he's gone. That reduced, right? If you would have 800, you 1,800. So you took, supposed to get 1,000, 1,800. So now you got 800. Now I say Farrakhan's the 800. Now you with Farrakhan, he's 800. He's a negative 800 double, right? Put that away. Well, now you neutralize. But he just don't take out the American dream. He take out this whole thing, vision, all of it. So that means he's took out more than 800, but you're only getting 800. But all the other stuff that Beyonce goes with it. So say that's an extra 500. So now instead of you being down to 1,000 with Farrakhan going, you're down to 300. Because the other 700 goes too. All that goes with it. So now you're down to 300. So now the only game in town is Suleiman. He's 700. You get the point? That's why Farrakhan goes down, Suleiman. It comes simultaneously. Boom, boom. I'm gonna try to find maybe a better way to explain other, but I think maybe you got it. Like I said, when you go to America, you go after the American dream, but there's more to it. You have to have all that kind of stuff. But look, all the stuff they're doing to think it for you. You got the religion, all this other stuff. He's going to take out the economy, but he's going to take the whole thing out. So there'll be no cars, no electricity, and all that stuff goes too. So now, where if Farrakhan, he was 800 pounds, he was 800 negativity, and you was going after 800, keeping it simple. So now you got Farrakhan, but now you balance. You with Farrakhan, but now you balance. These are negativity. But Master Muhammad taking the whole thing out. We're taking out more than 800. But you was only going after 800. But you're not going at it directly. But indirectly, you're taking more than that. But look, all the stuff you're taking. Your security. Remember, you're paying for that. If you're secure because their military is protecting you, then you're paying for that. You're paying for all this. That stuff you ain't considering. But he takes all that out, so then Farrakhan's going, and all of a sudden, you got this big positive energy, right? Vacuum. And when it's my field, so now he comes in and you accept him now. But you have it's no other choice. So it's still going. He's saying, I'm gonna leave it there, bro. That's the best way I can explain it right now. Hope you understand it. But both happens. You're gonna take all out, just some of it. Whole economy. They won't be able to think for you anymore. They won't be able to protect you anymore. Because you're paying for it, but see, please protect all that stuff is going. So that means now you get much less than 1,000 a day. Now you got a lot of positive energy. And you got so much that now as Suleiman walks in, boom, he feels it. So now you're only using 300. You got 1,000. You got 700 coming to you. And personification, he comes to you. Hope you understand that, bro. I'm trying to figure out how to say that in the simplest way. Yeah. It's about as simple as I can say it right now. Yep. See ya. So here it is. It's the devil here. You got a $700 negative. You got a devil here. I mean, they're negative by nature because you're taking 700. You're not supposed to get 1,000. You're taking 1,700. Now you with the devil. You're married to the devil. You got devil friends, whatever. This could be 100 devils. Each devil has some devils more power than others, right? They may have 700, $100, 100 unit devils. They have one 700 unit devil. They have 2, 350. You know what I'm saying? But they're going to be devils, and they're going to be your friends. They're going to be close. You'll be married to them or whatever. They're going to be in your life, and they're going to be neutralizing your life up to 7 points, 700 points. I don't know why I had these double ones and brothers and sisters. I don't know why. I don't know. I keep saying maybe they in it. Maybe I just got Alzheimer's. Maybe I just got Alzheimer's. I know I checked this. Okay, I'll move to another subject, and then we move close, brothers and sisters. Now, I talked about this other day, and I tried to do a graphic the best way I can explain this concept. I'm going to try the best way I can explain it, but maybe tomorrow I'll go into more details. What you're looking at here is you're saying the whole genetic string from A to Z, right? So I'm saying start off from plant life, the insect life, reptiles, fish life, reptiles, bird life, animal life. You have beast, half beast, mankind, right? The angels, and the God. I'm not saying I'm the God. I'm just putting it, right? I'm just he's God. I ain't getting to that because you're the gods. So that's the whole genetic thing, right? Okay, so what happens? So before that, the angels. Remember, this is all turned on, right? Yeah, but see this part right here? this all turned on right here. Right? So these angels was this right here, all turned on. In other words, the angels and the God were together. Everything was turned on. So these weren't individuals. All this was in the DNA of that person. All this in the DNA. There's one being here. Okay? Okay, see here. Now what happens is that the angels, how to best say this? From this point, okay, to God, you got all of this, and all the angels are from here now. They still have this turned on. That's not a good way to explain this. This is fine. It'll come clear to me, I think. So, original beings, right? So, these have all these turned on. But you had two groups here. Right? Two groups, this and this. Right? But these have all these turned on, except this one. Because there's tension. I'm going to have to keep this short because I'm not going all the details about this. But the point is that they turned this one off by giving this, separating this from us. So now this is independent now. We still have the gene, it's just turned off. Because now we have the trees that does this. When it was here, that was part of our body. And we had all these all these characteristics, all these attributes in us. And then we took and did this. Now we turned this off because this is independent. So this does the job at that point. And what I showed was here previous, it went too fast. So what I showed here is that when that happens, the being that was before, this was being before, it goes out real fast. He's no longer viable. They're gone. That being is gone. Because that being is still producing what the trees produce. We don't need them anymore. They're gone. This is the best I could do, Brown says. I'm trying to figure out a graphic way to do this. It's not so complicated. I can't with this here, but I think it's kind of complicated too. Then we go to the next one. See? You said disappearing. The one disappearing here is that one that was doing both of these. So now, separate this out. You turn this gene off. The whole thing. But see, this is the God here. These are the angels. Now, with this angel, he got all his attributes. The God has it too. But, well, it's not. Okay. What I'm not sure here is that for the God here, all this is turned off. You don't see it in the background. But for the angels, they got all this still turned on. God has everything turned off. They have it all, but it's all turned off. That's what I missed here. So you don't see that. See what the angels here? All this here, all this would be red with this one. But angels, they still have all this turned on. Except they do it one piece at a time. At this point, the angels, all this, right? Angel has all these attributes. God has all that turned off. The angels should have all this turned on, except for these two. Okay? So I'm going to do this again, and I'm going to show, because I missed that part. Because the guy has all this turned off. He's the brain cell. And the angels have the rest of it. They're the body. Okay? So they have to have all this turned on. Together, that's one body. He has everything turned off. This has everything turned on. Right? From this point on, that's the body, and that's the brain. Yeah. In the background, everything, I'm not going to change it now, but I'll probably do it tomorrow. That explains it better. So now, He's turning so now this the bugs, now the attributes turned off. So now you have insects doing whatever insects do, like bees and stuff, making honey. We don't do it anymore. You go to the next one. Now give another independence. See, and this just appears. The old one that was doing that stuff is gone. So now, fish. Now, separated fish. Fish don't have none of these attributes. They didn't have none of this. Just have this. Let's turn it off here. We turn those genes off. Still there, it's just all turned off. Right? Remember these angels. Angels, they're not separate. This is one being. All this represents one being here. It's attributes of the being. We understand that. It's not separate. It's separate when they come down here. Right now, it's this being. He has all his attributes in him. The angel has all his attributes in him. And all these ones are turned on. This much still turned on. But this one here, God, he has all his attributes, but all turned off. All are turned off. It's just that attribute is on. The God and the angels. Hope you understand that. When I do it tomorrow, you maybe understand it, but if I show that part. Keep going. And then this, right? Then pause, keep going. We keep bringing creation, bring more things out. Birds, more things. We turn these off. It has attributes in us. Those represent angels. Angels will serve the gods. That's what angels do, serve the gods. But the angels, right? So these servants, they serve the ecological system. We need them. We need the birds do this. We need the fish do this, so forth, so on. Right? Keep on. Same thing again. Right? Now you're down here, and angels, right? This angel right here. You got this turned on. That was turned off. Like I said, he has all this, but it's all turned off for this one. Then you get here. There's something special going on here. Because it's the angel now. Then you got this down here. Right? He's independent. He's turned off here. Turned off. And the angel, now you isolate. Now this is the angels here. Everything else turned off. Yeah, and then everything's independent now. Now you produce the devils. Remember they're beasts. They're part of a beast. They have beast, half man, half mankind. So they separated. Now you just have this. You just have these two. Angel. This considered angel now. He only has the attribute. All those other things turned off. Okay, so what happens? Then what happens? What happens is this one here, there's no more angels anymore. Because what happened is, right, the angel upgraded that was turned off. And so they become gods. Angels are no more. Now this is in control of the servant. He was doing what the angels used to do, because the angels serving the God, but now all these serve the God under control of this one. All these serve the God, they're independent now, serve the God under control of this one, Adam. You understand, brothers and sisters? No more angels. Because now you got the servant. And he's with the beast. With the beast. Mankind. Our structure, not that substance. As long as that graphic helps you not, brothers and sisters, that's what's about to happen. Because now we got the angels. That's Levites also. Right? They upgrade to God. They won't be any more angels no more. They can't upgrade. Okay. I'm going to have to really explain this. Okay, let's go back here. He was here. Here's a guy, he had all this turned off. But angel here, he's got the God characteristic. He's got both attributes. You don't have, he had both. He turns this off, he becomes God too. Remember, both will get the same amount of energy. So if both will get 1,000 units of energy, all these 1,000 go in this attribute. But this one splits it. He got half here and half here because he's still got this attribute. But he's using both. So that's why he's an angel, because he's getting it, but he's splitting it between both. So he got both attributes on. You see what I'm saying? So therefore he's not that powerful. He can't become a God because he needs 1,000 to be a God. This guy, he's using a whole 1,000 because everything is turned off. So that's what it takes to be a God, 1,000. He gets 1,000, but he can't be a God because half of it goes here and half of it goes here because he got both turned on. But he can upgrade to this because he still has his attribute here. These can't upgrade, but they don't have this over here. But this can upgrade to this. Let's make man our likeness, our image. He can upgrade, but when upgrade, then the whole 1,000 is just in one place. So now he's got the energy to be the God. But he can't right here as long as he's the angel because he's half and half. So he needs 1,000. That gets back to what I was saying before about energy deprivation. You can't upgrade because all your energy is with the devil, doing all this stuff and everything else. You have the American dream, so you don't have the energy for that. So imagine I'm gonna cuss it. Now you see through mind. Now you had energy. Now you upgrade to the God. That's when you upgrade. I'm trying to get the math in the best way I can, bro. This is me. I don't know if I can make it much simpler than that, except I add that as a line that's on me. I don't know if it's going to help you or not. Because, I mean, it's more math, like I said, because as angel moves along, right, he gets more energized. Because when he was here, I mean, these angels down this way, God's here, the God's turned everything else, all this energy is going towards the mind. Here's energy is spread. He's here, look, his energy spreads to go 3 places. So if he get 1,000, he's only putting, say he's getting 900. Well, he's only got 300 because he got 300 here, because all this, you got to maintain all of that. And you got to maintain, he's got 300, so he's only got 300 he can use. But he's got the whole 900 right here. If you need 900, but he's got spread across. And you go back further, and it gets, right, the further you go back. Right, so now he's spreading the angel. He got all 4 of these. So if he's 1,200, then he's only got 300 because he's got 300 here, 300. He's spreading across. He got to maintain all of this. Maintain all of this. But he only got to maintain that because everything else turned off. But he's got these, all these still turned on. I hope you understand, brothers and sisters. I don't know if I can explain any simpler than that. I'm going to close out here, bro. And the Arabic word for that is Hadiman. Hadimun. The one angels. The servants. They will take and they will manage all the servants, all the animals and everything our servants. They're magical. They're beast that speaks to us. They're half beast, half man. They communicate between both sides. I'm going to leave it there, brothers. I don't know if you understand or not. I can go into that. Oh, the energy mismanagement. You'll be a clown if you mix it home. Nothing up here. What energy do this? What if man put energy here? Smart, wise with that, bro. Maybe it's a muscle cell. Where am I here? Maybe later on today I can talk a little more about this, but this is a concept you should understand. That was on his way out.